Hello guys, so today we are here to take a full body measurement. This is our dummy. Before we will take the measurement, we will have to tie her waist. So this is my ribbon. Okay, so we will start. First of all, we will measure from the shoulder to waist. So the shoulder, it passes on top of the bust to the under bust. Then you hold and measure to the waist. We got 18.5. All right, so then we will measure the bust circumference. You pass your tape measure around the bust on top of the nipple. You put your 2 fingers inside for ease, and we have 36.5 inches. We go to the under bust. When you are measuring the under bust, you measure to the side. That's you put your 2 fingers for ease, and we have 27. Then we go to the waist. We measure where we tied the ribbon, and we have 23.5 inches. All right, now we will go to the back to measure the shoulder to shoulder. So when we are measuring the shoulder to shoulder, you measure from one shoulder point to the other shoulder point, passing the nape. This place where the bone is called a nape, N-A-P-E. So you start from here to this side, and we have 14 inches. Then we measure across back. There is difference between shoulder to shoulder measurements. Then across back is from one armhole to the other armhole. So from here to here is the across back measurement. From there, we measure the shoulder to waist back. There is difference between the shoulder waist to waist front, the shoulder to waist back. So we measure from here to where you tie the rope. We have 15. The reason why we measure shoulder to waist back is because your back is flat, whereas your front has your bust, so it will increase the measurement. Now we are done with the upper bodies and the back. Since we measured the across back, we have to measure the across chest. That also, you start from one point of the armhole to the other point of the armhole. Then you measure your nipple to nipple. Here we have 6 inches. Then we go to the hip. You measure the fullest part of the hip. When you are measuring the hip, you adjust to see where it fits tight. So her hip measurement is 43. Then we measure the hip depth. That is from the waist to the hip point. Here we have 11 inches. Right. Now, if you want to do a blouse, you measure from the shoulder to your blouse length. So for instance, you start from here, pass on the nipple point down to the waist, then to your blouse length, your desired blouse length, wherever you want your blouse to be. If it's a dress, you continue down. If you are measuring the skirt length, you start from the waist on the side waist, then down to your desired length. When you are measuring the arm, you measure the fullest part of the arm. Also, don't forget, you put your 2 fingers inside for ease, and we have 9.5 for hair. So that is that for the skirt and the blouse measurement. Now, if you want to do a trouser, you need the hip, the thigh, and the trouser length. So we've measured the hip already. We'll measure the thigh through the crotch. We have 24.5. We measure the fullest part of the thigh. So that's how to take a full body measurement.